Welcome back, everyone. NicknLex here. Thank you so much for joining me today to this new episode of Music with Nick. Today we got a marathon by JK, which I'm excited to do. There is a little email here that I'm going to read. But first of all, I wanted to thank JK and all the, people that are subscribed, watching, listening. And I wanted to thank you for getting us so far. And, this community is just amazing. So again, thank you so much. And today we got some really interesting choices here. I remember this cover, as you can see in the description, Barbra Streisand and Barry Gibb from the what are they called? The Bee Gees. And I remember that my mom had this LP, but I never heard it. So I'm super excited to hear it. And there's some other stuff that I'm super interested in listening. So thank you again, JK, for sponsoring the marathon. So here we go. There's an email here. So Guilty is the first song. This is a duets part 2, the 80s song list. I think the last one that we did was the 70s. And so the first song is Guilty by Barbra Streisand and Barry Gibb from the album Guilty 1980. Then the next one is Pet Shop Boys, What Have I Done to Deserve This? This is Pet Shop Boys and Dusty Springfield from the album Actually 1987. Then we have Adrian Belew, Oh Daddy, and this is Adrian Belew and his 10-year-old daughter Audie from the album Mr. Music Head. Nice. In 1989. That's gonna be interesting. And then we have Elvis Costello and Glenn Tilbrook from Squeeze. This is from A Whisper to a Scream, 1981. And the last one is, let's see. Give me oh God, the pronunciation. Eurythmics. Eurythmics. With Annie Lennox and Aretha Franklin. So it says here, this is the album Be Yourself Tonight, 1985, and we're going to do the longer version. And this song is called Sisters Are Doing It for Themselves. All right, so that's the intro. And I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much again for being here. Remember, if you like the video, do like it. Give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever works for you, a comment, maybe share it with a family member, somebody who likes music, or just, maybe subscribe if you haven't, because that's the only way these videos stay relevant. YouTube does not recommend them. So you have to look for them yourself pretty much if you are into these bands, but it's not like the stuff that comes up on your feed, that's all in the algorithm. We're not in the algorithm, unfortunately. So it's just we're lucky that we have so many people that watch us, but it's just some videos get kind of like lost. And that's why I love to post them on Patreon randomly, especially, the ones that get blocked. But I do some videos that people are like, oh my God, I didn't know you guys did this, because obviously there's a lot of videos now on the channel, like almost like 2,000. So some of them just get lost, so you really have to look for the stuff. So the more you like them and the more you comment on them, the better the video will do. All right. Okay. So now let's start it off with Barbra Streisand. I love her and I love Barry Gibb. So the combination is going to be pretty amazing, I'm sure. So here we go. Guilty. All right. Wow. 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 What a
Pulses racing, darling, how grand we are. Little by little we meet in the middle, there's danger in the dark. You wanna be a leader, making it crime to be out in the cold.
wow.
You wanna be a leader, and you got a reason for living, you better run. With the love you're building up, you gotta be mine. We take it away. It's gotta be night and day, just a matter of time. And we got nothing to be guilty of. Our love will climb any mountain, near or far. We are, and we never let it end. We are devotion, and we got nothing to be sorry for. Our love is one in a million. Eyes can see that we got a highway to the sky. I don't wanna hear your goodbye. Don't wanna hear your goodbye. I don't wanna hear your. And we got nothing, and we got nothing to be guilty of. Our love, on any mountain, near or far. We are, and we never let it end. We never. We are devotion, and we got nothing to be sorry for. Our love is one in a million. Eyes can see that we got a highway to the sky. We got a highway, yeah. And we got nothing to be guilty of. Our love.
Wow. Okay. Can't even talk. Um okay, so yeah, I don't know. That was a weird reaction. It's just very like amazing, like the way these two like individuals, you know, just sound together. And it was like three things. It was, I love like Barbra Streisand. Like, I think this time she had such an amazing voice. Like, I love that it's kind of nasally and it gives her so much character. And obviously the lyrics got me. I think what got me the most was the fact that I was like, wow, this is the music that, you know, my mom was listening to, you know. And I can't wait to I don't even know if I should send her this video, because she watches the channel, you know, sometimes, but she doesn't really know how it works. It's like random, you know. She just watches like one video and then she doesn't really know the others. It's just like, so I guess I'm gonna send her that. But then again, I don't want to see me, you know, cry, which is totally fine. We've always cried, both of us, in movies and stuff like that. You know, we were never like shy of that, you know. And we're always very good friends. My mom and I consider her one of my best friends, and she was just amazing mother. Still is, you know. She's always been very, I don't know, I guess, you know, everyone talks about their mother this way, but I was really lucky, you know. And so, and I was just like, wow, like she used to listen to this, you know. And it's just amazing to to hear what she was listening to, you know, like to someone that you actually know, and then you're like, wow, and it's a beautiful song. I mean, I was like, first I was like, who wrote this? It sounds a little bit like Quincy Jones, you know, like just the music, you know, the little bit of the orchestra, a little bit of the beat, you know, the 80s, you know, like Michael Jackson was what he was doing, you know. Let's look at Guilty. Man, I could not talk. I was literally like, I could not talk anymore. I couldn't even look at the camera. I was just like, done. I'm like, done. Like, there's nothing. Okay, so let's see. Who was the producer? Oh, it was Barry. It was him. Like, I love him. He's such a funny guy. Like, if you watch it, you know, if you watch like interviews, and he does like the high voice just to mess with people, like, I don't know, you know, the Bee Gees voice. I love that he was singing here like in the normal register, but when I saw this interview, and he's like, yeah, they really like, you know, your falsetto, and you have to do that more now. You're gonna have to do it a lot. And he's like, okay, you know, like that. But yeah, this blew me away. This was beautiful from like start to finish, just very unique. And what a duo. Like, I'm gonna listen to this song a lot. But yeah, if you see this, Mom, I love you, and thank you, you know, for showing me so much good music. And this one I never heard, because I guess, you know, I saw it, I think, as a like a 4-year-old or 5-year-old. I just remember the cover. So I don't know. I never really heard it with her, or like, I just remember this cover in the house. But we had like thousands of LPs because of the nightclub my dad had, you know, so I would see a lot of covers. But I don't know, for some reason only a few things would interest me. Like, it would really had to be something that kind of like caught my attention, like the cover. And so, you know, as a kid, you don't really know what's what, you know. So, but yeah, let's continue now. Pet Shop Boys and Dusty Springfield. I hope, like, this was literally like I was not able to say a word. Pet Shop Boys and What Have I Done to Deserve This? It's kind of funny. What have I done to deserve this? No, I think this is very, very beautiful, what I'm feeling right now. And thank you. You know, thank you, JK, and all you guys and gals for supporting us, you know. Thank you. All right, let's keep it going here. I love the 80s, man. What a different time, man. So good.
What have I done to deserve this? What have I done to deserve this?
good. Like, I don't know what it is about, like, that's why I said, what a time, like, what a different era from the 60s and 70s. And I guess most of you were like in your, I think, teens or 20s, I think in the 80s, or maybe already in your 30s. I don't know. I don't know really the age demographic, but I think like 60s, it's mid 60s, I think. Most of our viewers, of course, if you're 20, you're 20 right now. But I love the sounds, like these sounds they came up with, these industrials, keyboards, and then when the chord kicks in, the chords, like the synth, oh my god, it takes you away, man. It transports you right back. I mean, I can't really talk about it, but it transports me into like situations that are from the 80s, like a movie, or like certain video games. Like, I don't know if you've ever played Outrun, very popular, I think, in the 80s. I played it on the Nintendo. It's like you basically drive like this Ferrari, and that's what you do. That's the game, and you just have to kind of like drive and not crash. And then you had a certain timer, and it was if you made one mistake, the game was over. And that had a little bit of this soundtrack, like this Miami Vice kind of like vibe to it. I think I'm basing a lot of 80s off of Miami Vice and just 80s movies that I love. I've always loved 80s movies and 80s cinema, and yeah, it's just still to this day, like, I just enjoy it so much. But yeah, this is like the feeling, like the music when you watch certain movies. It's this, so it transports you, even though you didn't live in that time. But yeah, all right, let's go back. It's just great. I love Pet Shop Boys, but I've never heard it like this. They do a lot, but it sounds almost very depressive, some of the stuff. But this sounds very uplifting, so.
You always wanted all I want. I only wanted a job. As long as we're both living, how am I gonna get through? How am I gonna get through? I come here looking for money, got to heaven, and then I need them with love. Now you left me with nothing, can't take it. How am I gonna get through? How am I gonna get through? I bought you drinks, I brought you flowers, I read your books and talked for hours. Every day so many drinks, such pretty flowers. So tell me, what have I done to deserve this? What have I done to deserve this? What have I? Since you went away, I've been hanging around. I've been wondering why. I'm feeling down with the way she made What have I done to deserve this? What have I? What have I? What have I done to deserve this? What have I? What have I? What have I done to deserve this?
So good. I love the keyboard. I love Dusty's voice, and I'm just reading about her. I've done some reactions to her, such a 60s icon, you know. It says it says Miss Springfield had one of the longest recording careers of any contemporary pop star. So this is so cool that she agreed to do this. It must have been a different feeling, you know, this kind of music. 1989, and but I love that she just fits right in, you know, like it's so good. I love it. What a great song. All right, so Adrian Belew is next, and we just did some King Crimson, but not with him. But I've done some King Crimson for JK, for RG, and he's just an amazing musician. So, but I want to see now to hear this Oh Daddy with his daughter, with his 10-year-old. So this is from Mr. Music Head, and here we go.
Oh, Daddy, when you gonna write that hey? Oh, Daddy, when you gonna get it real big, real big? Well, now that's a tall request for such a small little girl. But I'll try till I get it just right. 'Cause I'm gonna make it maybe even twice, yeah.
That sound.
Oh, Daddy, when you gonna make it to the big time, yeah. Oh, Daddy, when you gonna blow up the lid, hey. Well, it's like a backstage pass into paradise. There's a long, lonely waiting list, and I'm gonna give it everything I got to give, yeah.
Oh, Daddy, when you gonna be a big star?
I got a suit and a pink guitar.
Oh, Daddy, when you gonna break it wide open?
I don't know, but I still keep hoping.
Oh, Daddy, are you gonna make $1 million?
All it takes is a whole lot of luck, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, Daddy, when you gonna have that fat Cadillac like you always say? Oh, Daddy, when you gonna put on some stretch pants? Yeah. Well, don't hold your breath,
Amazing.
'cause it'll make you blue. But the heart was not over yet, and I aim to make the fat lady sweat, yeah.
Oh, Daddy, when you gonna make it to the top?
All I know is I'm not gonna stop.
Oh, Daddy, what are you gonna buy your little girl?
Hey, I'm gonna get you Disney World.
Oh, Daddy, you can hit the jackpot yet?
Like I told you, now don't hold your breath, yeah.
Oh, Daddy, Daddy. Oh, Daddy, Daddy. Oh, Daddy, Daddy.
Daddy. Hey, I'm gonna buy you Disney World.
What an amazing idea, you know. I mean, I'm sure that still to this day they enjoy this song and listen to it together. Like, he's only 74 and she must be like in her 40s or something. What a cool idea, you know, to make a song like this. And I'm sure it was very successful, you know, because it just sounded very good, and then I love it. So formerly of King Crimson, Frank Zappa, David Bowie, Talking Heads, like the Bears, just like wow, doesn't end. Laurie Anderson, crazy. And so yeah, he did this when he had just left the Bears, and what a great idea, man. This was awesome. And I love how he like answers, and she's like, when are you gonna make $1 million? I hope he did with the record. Awesome. All right, so this is a little bit on the shorter side here. From a whisper to a scream, Elvis Costello. Again, the chameleon. I never know what I'm gonna get with Elvis Costello. Always, I'm always kind of surprised, because he doesn't really have a style. He's just Elvis Costello, you know. So let's see what he came up with here. All right. I'm not surprised. You know, it's all everything that I listen to by Elvis Costello is just good and catchy, and like there's nothing that I haven't like not liked. And these two voices really complemented each other. You know, Elvis's voice is a little bit more on the deeper side, and then the guy from Squeeze, just very good. You know, and even though it was super short, but just great. Everything he writes is just good, you know. So I'm not surprised, you know. But this was from Elvis Costello and the Attractions, from the Trust album. So I think I don't know who it is. I think it's Scott who wants to do Bedroom Empire, I think, as a full album. I wouldn't mind, you know, doing a full Elvis Costello album. like I said, it's just so unpredictable, you know, every time. And he does it all. I love that chameleon thing, you know, like Bowie, you know, it was just like, yeah, whatever, you know, whatever style you throw at me, I'm gonna feel comfortable in. But it's also, you know, the delivery, like his voice is very good. He just like, he fits in any style, you know, whatever he wants to do. Okay, so this one, the last one, this is I couldn't pronounce it, Eurythmics, and but it has, give me 1 second here, email. I just read it before, but it's Annie Lennox and then Aretha Franklin in this version, 1985. So we're gonna do the longer one. And man, I wanted to say something. I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I'm super happy because JK, you sponsored the Squeeze Marathon. I just looked it up, and to my surprise, it's not blocked anymore. It was blocked for a while, and I was super bummed because it's just such a good marathon. But I think all I had to do, let me see. I think I had to like just delete one song off of it, because there's 5 songs, and or maybe I don't know. It's super weird because sometimes some videos just that were blocked, they just are unblocked. I think it's just the politics that change, you know, between the record companies, and like for example, WMG, Warner Brothers, they're now like, you just like not on everything, because for example, we just they blocked our reaction to Year of the Cat, and then we disputed it because we said, hey, it's like transformed, because we actually, we know we talk, and then they unblocked it. So it's super weird, you know. But the only ones that have no mercy is Universal. No mercy. And then also another studio called The Orchard Music, unfortunately, you know. Sony is a little bit, you know, I think they know that they make money off these videos, because we just did the Michael Jackson reaction. It was blocked, and then we disputed it, and they were like, okay, you can have it on your channel, but you can't make any money, which is totally normal. But they know that if they get views, they make money off of YouTube, you know. So that's why they left. So it's like, it's so weird. It's just like, it's a whole like it's like a whole like study, you know, YouTube. I wish there was, I know there's channels like I don't know if it's called Tumblr or something, where you basically can just do anything and there's no copyright restriction, and that's how used to be. But I guess then they got too big, and the studios are, I don't know why they implemented this whole thing, because if you do a short, you can play a minute of music and it's monetized. So that's why I'm going to try and do more shorts, you know. All right, so this is the last one. Sisters are doing it for themselves. Here we go.
Now there was a time when we used to say that behind every great man there had to be a great woman. But I
Did I? Okay. This was awesome. I love, positive message. 1985, and a great song for women, that like empowerment, and but without taking it too far, like there's just stuff you see nowadays where it's always like too extreme, and I think we should all have equal rights. And I think this is an amazing song. I love the lyrics because in the end we do need each other, and we do love each other, and stuff like that. So I love that this is a great positive song instead of like putting the other, sex down, or stuff like that. That I just see that happening a lot nowadays. It's either like it can't be like this, like in a positive way, and but I understand, like of course women were oppressed for the longest time, and that is obviously like very shitty, but I don't know who was making up the rules back in the day. But I love that this is a nice positive way of saying, hey, we can also be doctors and lawyers and have great ideas, and I love that. I'm super happy when I see like an amazing movie directed by a woman, and I'm like, wow, like we get all kinds of stuff nowadays that we don't even think about. And because yes, I mean, and talent, it's limitless. It doesn't really matter if you're a man or a woman. But I guess back in the day, it was kind of like very oppressed. It's like, oh, you're a woman, you can't be a politician. Why not? It's like just very silly and very, yeah, just weird times. But what I see nowadays, it's very like, it's just like it gotten a little bit very extreme where I don't know, it's just I just see it, and not I don't watch TV, but sometimes in little commercials, like the man is always like the idiot now, and it's kind of sad that it had to come like so far. But I don't know, I don't really get into it, but I wish it was just like happy balance. But hey, we'll see what happens. Thank you so much. This was an amazing marathon. Like I literally lost it in the first song. I'm sorry, but the second song, beautiful. Adrian Belew, very fun. Elvis never disappoints, and this one was just so refreshing, so good. I love Aretha Franklin. What a great idea to do this, And but yeah, beautiful music. Thank you so much, JK, for always choosing such good stuff, and I'm sure a lot of people are gonna love this one. So again, if you like the video, please subscribe, share it with someone, leave a comment, whatever you like, and thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, JK. Thanks all to you. Thank you all, and I'll see you in the next one.